Wow. Holy shit. Never thought I'd see the day that Stephen Moffatt steps down from Doctor Who. Holy shit. So hello there, welcome back to Social. Hello, welcome to episode 3 of season 3. And oh my god, we've actually gone to 3 seasons of the Saw Show. Holy shit. So yes, it's official, Stephen Moffatt has left Doctor Who, yes. And who is taking over the reins for the showrunner of Doctor Who? Of course, the writer of Broadchurch, Chris Chibnall. Now at first, when I saw this news that Steve Moffatt stepped down, I thought this was too good to be true. I thought, whoa, hold on, hang on a second, he's left or what? So, you know, there's a lot of shit going around at the moment. There's a lot of fake rumours and speculation. There was some rumours about Peter Capaldi leaving, and then, you know, there's rumours, and there's been rumours all over the place. So at first, I took it with a grain of salt, until I went onto the BBC's official page, their Twitter page that is, yeah, and I saw that Steve Moffatt has stepped down from Doctor Who. It's official. Now the reason I doubted it was because usually when there's nothing, when it comes to Doctor Who, I usually trust anything that's from the BBC. The Radio Times are pretty good as well, which also kind of made me think it was true, but I still took it with a grain of salt. But then when I actually saw it on the Twitter page, of course, it sealed the deal for me. So I guess now Chris Chibnall is going to be the new showrunner for Doctor Who. So what do I think about the decision? Well, let's have a look at his track record then, shall we? Let's have a look at the history of him on the show and just kind of judge from there, really, what his episodes might be like. So I guess we should go back to the first episode that Chris Chibnall wrote, which was 42. And that episode was in Series 3 of Doctor Who. Now 42 is going to be one of my all-time favourites because for me personally it's a bit of childhood nostalgia. I used to watch it as a kid and I used to be shit scared of the episode. It's a phenomenal episode and you know, granted I did watch it. Now this episode is about what, 9 years old already, like fucking hell, 9 years has passed already, Jesus fucking Christ. Good lord, anyway, but you know, this episode is at least 9 years old, so I was about 7 or 8 when I watched this episode, and my god, I used to be terrified of this episode. That and a few other episodes as well, this was one of the episodes I used to be absolutely terrified of. It's also a really well-paced episode as well. For an episode that's only got 45 minutes to sort of establish his characters and establish his setting and establish the problem it had, it does a very, very good job at doing it, and as well as building the characters along the way. Like, you really do get to know these characters. Like, Captain McDonald, you really do get to know her, and, you know, you get to see her struggle and what she's trying to hide. And it's just a phenomenal episode, and really, as watching it, you know, growing up as an adult and watching it on repeat viewings, I could just respect it more and more. And to be honest, I think it's quite an underrated episode as well, because I know it's quite hated among the fandom. Oh, Jesus, I feel fucking dirty using that word now. But I know it's hated among the fandom, and really, to be honest, I don't think it should be. It's quite a gem of an episode, so I give it a 9 out of 10, just mainly because I enjoyed it as a kid, maybe a bit of personal nostalgia, so I guess I'm going to be quite biased to the episode, but already, Chris Chibnall's got quite a good, you know, start, really, to Doctor Who. So let's have a look at his next episode, which was The Hungry Earth and the Cold Blood. Now, I didn't think too highly of this episode when I first watched it, mainly because I just couldn't find anything to just really get invested in. And even on repeat viewings as I got older and older, I really still, and even just, I watched it just recently, and I still really don't get what the appeal is, and I really just don't find anything quite interesting about the episode. Because, yeah, I guess the hostage stuff, how they, like, keep hostages of, like, the same world, and the Silurians, his new look is really good as well, and I actually quite enjoyed the negotiation bit as well, because you kind of, for a minute, you kind of think that, oh shit, this actually might work. Until, you know, someone gets fucked up and basically chaos just ensues. But, you know, again, I didn't really think too highly of this episode, so, I don't know. So my overall rating for like both episodes and The Hungry Earth and Cold Blood, I give it about a 7 out of 10, maybe a 6.5 if I'm really being, you know, completely honest. But, you know, I think a 6.5 or a 7 out of 10, yeah, I think that's pretty good for this episode. Now, this is kind of where things kind of go downhill for me with Chris Chibnall. Dinosaurs on the spaceship. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I never liked this episode from the start. Even when I first watched it initially on my first ever repeat viewing way back in 2012, I didn't think I thought it was pretty lackluster. I guess the opening scene before the opening credits is actually very well done and handled pretty well. And also a little bit at the start as well, it's quite well done as well. But to be honest, when it just goes into the episode, you just kind of like, why do I care, you know? And the shit with like the dinosaur Triceratops being a dog, what the fuck? No, no. Also, tonally, this episode is just a mess. It goes from, let's have a fun space adventure, a fun, goofy space adventure with dinosaurs on a spaceship, woo, to serious shit. Oh god, he's gonna smuggle dinosaurs and, you know, he killed all the Silurians. Like, what the no, this is just, no, what the hell, no. So, yeah, I don't really like this episode, honestly, and it was, pretty lackluster to begin with, so, and I also think it has too many characters as well. Like, you've got, basically, the Doctor and co, Amy and Rory, you got Rory's dad, you got Cleopatra, you got that weird hunter dude, you've got the guy who's trying to smuggle the dinosaurs. You know, it's got too many characters, I think, to really put in, and I just think it was a bit of a clusterfuck. So, honestly, I give this episode 4.5 out of 10. So let's have a look at Chris Chibnall's latest episode, which was The Power 3, which he wrote way back in Series 7, which was about 2012. So, I don't mind this episode, because there's a few reasons why I don't mind this episode. I thought it's great that they introduced Unit way back into the series again, because I did feel that in Series 5 they kind of just forgot about the Unit, and Series 6 didn't really care. And then, you know, into Series 7 they kind of reintroduced them again, and I also love Kate as well. I love the fact that Kate is now the new Brigadier of the new series, because I did feel like we don't have that character in the new series where, you know, Captain Jack for a while, I guess, was kind of like that character, but now Moffatt doesn't have any, like, keen ideas of bringing him back unless he does for Series 10, which I doubt it, but, you know, well, hey. Unless Chris Chibnall is going to bring him back either way, I don't know. But still, again, I liked Kate and the introduction of Unit back into the series again, was also lovely. However, my only problem with this episode is that I think it lacks any kind of threat. And what I mean is that, like, yeah, I guess you got the cubes that are kind of a threat, but then the Shakri as well, which even they don't really present much of a danger. Like, they kind of just go like, oh, we're evil, you know, we're the masterminds of the fucking cubes. Like, I also don't like how this episode was solved as well, because, I don't know, the ending to this episode seemed pretty, kind of like a cop-out. It was kind of like a get-out-of-jail-free card, you know, there wasn't anything that, it didn't really make a whole lot of sense either. Like, well, basically how Chris Chibnall sorted out the episode in the end, the Doctor whipped out a sonic screwdriver and basically reversed the polarity, I guess, and basically reversed the effect of the cubes, blew up the Shakri ship, and they all landed back on Earth again. I don't know. I just feel like Chris Chibnall, I don't know, when he was writing the episode, I feel like he just did something like this. Then, the cubes started giving people heart attacks on Earth. The Shakri gone and people are dying. The Doctor struggles to try and think what he'll do next. And then... Shit. How am I going to solve this? Reverse the polarity? Nah, that's just lazy. Press a few buttons? Nah, it still sucks as well. Fuck it. Haha, brilliant. And the Doctor pulls out his sonic screwdriver, reverses the effect of the cubes, and defeats the Shakri. Go on. And they escape from the ship, return to Earth, and they go into the TARDIS and explore the universe once again. It's a bit lazy, but honestly I couldn't write any better, so yeah, it's pretty good. However, what's this bit about? What bit? This bit. I don't even have a comment sketch anymore, since I live by the sea. I better remember to read this bit out, because I'm like proper hacking right now. Like, for real, hacking God. I just took down Facebook. Holy shit, holy shit. The amount of shit MC is sick, but this hacking game to be strong right now. Like legit, I'm smoking on OG perp, letting my mind flow on MC word like a sick savage, blasting the power in the hotel room, before going down to the restaurant for a quick breakfast. Reminds me of that time back in 2014, when I was living in the bathroom of a 5-star hotel. 8 grams down the line, I decided to go to a pool and nearly drowned. Anyway, let's leave that for the bad of the vlog, by the one and the only. Let's continue with the sketch. Note to self, don't drop acid till late. Oh yeah, that. Yeah, I think some faggot must have broken in the middle of the night and typed that in. I don't know. Oh, well, lock your doors next time, because you don't know what fucking faggots are out there. You better be careful.
Hi, I want to say...
Oh, God. You okay, Steve? Yes, I'm fine. I just saw something very scary. Wait. You saw it too? Saw what? The faggot. Wait. You saw it too? Shall never speak of this again. You got that? Though to be fair, he did write Pond Life, which I actually quite enjoyed Pond Life. Now that was the like mini episode they did for the follow-up of quite frankly a pretty shitty follow-up. You know, Silent of the Daleks. I'm looking at you. So basically, Pond Life was just like the prequel to that, Silent of the Daleks, and it was really well written. It conveyed more emotion in the very short amount of time it had than the whole of the Silent of the Daleks ever did, which I thought was both brilliant and kind of embarrassing on, you know, Moffat's part. But again, that episode's really good, so I guess I'd give Pond Life a good 8 out of 10, really, to be honest. Mainly I give it an 8 out of 10 because like of the short time it has, and really it just kind of like stitches together a bunch of things, and I guess it just doesn't have time to sort of like flesh out. I think it should have been the full episode, but again, that's no fault of Chris Chibnall, that's really more the timing and whatnot. So, again, 8 out of 10 for Pond Life. So, in conclusion, what do I think about Chris Chibnall being the showrunner of Series 11 and onwards for Doctor Who? Well, I actually think it's a really good idea, because we've shown he has a pretty good track record. He has, you know, they're not masterpieces of episodes like Moffatt did before he became showrunner, but honestly, they're pretty decent episodes. And you know the reason I don't like the Power 3 and the Dinosaur Spaceship, because I think, you know, they both try and be serious and funny at this. I don't know, it didn't work for me, not my cup of tea. However, 42 and The Hungry Earth and Cold Blood, those episodes are fucking fantastic. And I think, well, at least Hungry Earth and Cold Blood are mediocre at best, but 42 being the best one. So I think the guy who wrote 42 going to write the next series, I think he's going to do pretty well. Again, I'm not going to get my hopes up really high, because that's what we did with Moffatt. We all thought he was going to be this mastermind genius, and Series 5 did kind of give us a glimpse of his genius, I guess, but then when he got to Series 6, it was kind of just like, oh shit, hand me the Viagra, because this is boring as all fuck. And considering that, you know, Chris Chibnall has got quite a rich history into Doctor Who, as well as writing the spin-off series Torchwood. I think he's even written some episodes for Sarah Jane. I'm not sure on that, don't quote me on that. But, you know, he's got quite a good track record on Doctor Who, so he knows his ways in the Doctor Who universe. Now, he's also done his own stuff, which is Broadchurch. Now, I haven't actually got around to watching Broadchurch yet. I know I've been saying for ages I'm going to watch it because Dave Tennant's in it, but I just haven't got around to watching it yet. But I'm sure it's going to be pretty good, and I've heard some pretty good things about it, so it should be pretty decent. But the question on everybody's mind at the moment seems to be whether Capaldi's going to leave or not. Now, Capaldi's kept pretty quiet about this, as well as the BBC themselves. They haven't really said much about Capaldi's departure, but I hope that Capaldi stays at least one season with Chibnall. I would like him to stay 2, because I want him to beat Dave Tennant's run and Tom Baker's if he can. You know, Tom Baker's been 7 years and Tennant's been 5 years. You know, Tennant being the longest run on the new show. But you know, I would like Capaldi to beat that record. But something tells me he's probably going to leave when Moffatt leaves, which is kind of a shame because I really like Capaldi. I feel like we haven't got enough of him yet. I feel like we're only just getting started with his character, with his Doctor. Like, yeah, granted we're 2 seasons in now and almost 3. But I seriously think we need to just have a few more years just establishing that Doctor and then finally having his departure. Because I don't think Capaldi's going to give up the role so easily. Because again, he's a big fan of the show, and that's what I love about him. He's a massive dork for the show, as well as all the other fans of the show. So I don't think he's going to give it up so easily. But again, I don't know. I might make a follow-up video to that. I may speak about that separately, because that's quite a whole another issue. But we'll see how it all rolls, I guess. So, what do you think about Chris Chibnall being the new showrunner of Doctor Who? Do you think it's a bad idea? Do you think it's a great idea? Do you think it's like, meh, it could go either way? You know, tell me in the comments below or hit me up on Twitter. Either one, I do not mind. So as always guys, please like the video and please subscribe to the channel. Well, I guess now these days you don't really need to, because again, I don't really make all that many videos. It's kind of just like when I have some spare time and I feel like it. So again, you don't really need to, but you can if you want to. You know, if you want to hit that like button, go ahead. If you want to go subscribe, go ahead, I ain't gonna make you. However, there's one place you need to go, Twitter. Now, if you want to contact me, the best place to go is Twitter. You know, besides my number or Facebook, Twitter is the best fucking place to go, because honestly, I get notifications when I get like tweets or whatever, or when someone favorites or retweets, whatever, or messages. Just please hit me up on Twitter if you have a question about anything, about my videos, about how much of a fag I am, about what I'm doing in my life. I do not care. Hit me up on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter and you'll get daily updates of when I'm making videos or when I'm going to have a wank or whatever. Whatever I'm going to be doing, Twitter is the best place to know and go for knowing shit. I don't know. Fuck it. So as always, guys, adios amigos and goodbye, guys.